Okay, this is for Thursday's class. We're going to do page 24 and 25. So open up your notes to page 24 and we'll start with the first question. It says 1750 is invested. Remember, that's your P value. P is your investment, your deposit, your loan amount, how much you borrowed, all those things. You've got a 30-month certificate. And it says find the future values. Whenever it says find the future values, that future value always means you're looking for letter A, okay? So if it's simple interest and you're looking for A, that's A, sorry, there's a shadow, let's see, A equals P times 1 plus RT, okay? So A equals, P is your 1750, and then it's 1 plus your rate of 0.039 times time. Now time is 30 over 12 because it's 30 months. If it's ever months, you put it over 12. Multiply. You can type that in all at once. You should get 19.20 and 63 cents. Okay? Number 2, now you're going to do the same thing, but this time it's compounded quarterly. So if it's quarterly, you got to use the one with the M in it. Okay? That's this formula right here. So plug everything in. You got your 1750 for your P, 1 plus your rate, and if it's quarterly, your M is 4. Okay? Now when you do to the nth power, you take how it's compounded, which is 4, times time, which is still 30 over 12. And put that in parentheses or it'll get messed up. You should get 1928.31. Okay? The last one is if it's compounded continuously, then you're going to use the one with the E in it. That's the only time you'll use E if it says continuous, else you shouldn't use it. So it's 1750 E to the 0.039, that's your rate, and your time is still 30 over 12. Close it, and you should get 1929.22. This E, you want to make sure you use the right E on your calculator. It's that E to the X button usually. So make sure you got that one right. So those are your first 3. Okay, number 4. Joe wants to receive $6,500 a month for 30 years. Now this is a little bit slang, a month. I probably should have said each month or every month. That word right there tells you that you should be where? You should be on the front or the back. You should definitely be on the back of your cheat sheet because if it happens more than once, you're on the back. If you want to receive, that means you want to get it, which means that's a withdraw. So you're in the middle section. That's your decay formulas, okay? And if you want to receive $6,500 each month, that's your letter R. Your regular payment is how much you want every month. Now, let's say you weren't sure about that. Let's read the question. How much money must be in the account? The account is either A or P. A if it's future value, if it's a deposit, or P if it's present value, if it's a decay. Since this is a withdraw, it's P. You're looking for the account. That's the present value of your account. So you're going to do P equals your R, big old bracket, and then 1 plus your rate, move that over twice, so it'll be 0.051. And it says each month, so you're going to put that over 12. And then your N is how it's compounded times the number of years. So you're going to do 12 times 30. Your minus 1 is on top. And then you've got your R over M and your 1 plus R over M to the N. Now this is a complicated bottom, so I would type all of this in first, write it out, and then do top divided by bottom, and don't forget to finish and multiply by the 6,500 at the end. You should get 1,197,164.14. That should be your final answer. Okay? Okay, let's look at number 5. Find the future value. Whenever it says future value, you should be looking, what letter should you be looking for? You should definitely be looking for A. Now, if you've got a deposit of $87.50, your deposit or your loan, that's always P. And now this says simple interest. If it ever says simple, you should know you're on the front. There's only 2 simple formulas and both of them are on the front. But because it says future value, you want the A formula that is simple, okay? So the A formula that's simple is this guy. A equals P 1 plus RT, okay? So plug it in. Your P is the 8750, that's your deposit, 1 plus the rate. And your time is 10 months, so that's why it is 10 over 12. Type that all in, all at once, you should get 9,034.38. Okay? All right, last problem on this page, and then I'll stop and redo it for the second one. Okay, a couple wants to save $24,000 in 3 years for their new condo. The account pays 4.9% compounded monthly. How much money must they deposit every month? So every month tells you that you are on the back. Now you got to ask yourself, is it a deposit or withdraw? It's definitely a deposit. So you know it's one of those top 2 formulas, okay? Now, how do you know which one it is? Is it A equals or is it R equals? Well, if they want to know that each month, that every month, that's R equals, okay? And this is how much they want to save in their account, okay? So that's A. A is your 24. So you're in the top formula looking for R, okay? So that's 24,000 times your rate. And it's every month, so you're going to use 12 for your M. And then it's 1 plus the rate over M. And then it's 12 times 3. How it's compounded times the number of years minus 1. Again, this is a complicated bottom because you got the minus 1. I would type this all in first. You get like this 0.158000730, something like that. And then do top divided by bottom. And you should get your answer of 620.22. Okay, so that's the first page. I'm going to stop, YouTube this, and then I'll do the second page next. Hope that went okay. There's all the answers. I'll also post it hard copy. All right, bye.